One of the things that it works very well for and is scientifically been proven is chronic pain. And about 80% of my practice is seeing patients who are in chronic pain. This is simply pain that has gone on for longer than 3 months and we can't find a cause necessarily, or whatever has caused it has healed, but it's still in pain. And it was basically 3 chronic pain patients, but they were actually pretty benign compared to most of my chronic pain patients. A lot of them have tried numerous medications and have suffered numerous side effects. They're very mistrustful of allopathic or Western medicine to some degree. And the main complaint, 2/3 of them, is that they can't sleep. So along comes this whole idea that as we looked around the world, and also incidentally, which was quite ironic, my wife had recently gone to Uruguay, and she called me up one night and says, "Honey, they're going to do it." I said, "Do what?" And she says they're going to legalize marijuana in Uruguay. I said, "What?" So what are the odds of her being there? So she actually brought that. We have a copy of the newspaper somewhere, of the actual first newspaper. But having said that, that got me curious as well. I've seen effects on my patients. And those patients who were willing to listen or read the latest literature and decided that they would give me feedback on what they had been educated on, they were able to tell me that their patients who hadn't slept in 8 years were now sleeping peacefully through the night. Or patients who had had pain that with 4 or 5 different medications they was unable to ameliorate the symptoms, they were now suddenly pain-free. Patients are now able to get back to work. They were able now to be useful spouses and wives and husbands, lift up their grandchildren and play with them, and then basically their life had returned to them. So that convinced me that there's something that we are missing. And it's again, anybody hearing me now would want to know if this is the same Dr. Mosley who was completely against marijuana in any form. Up to 2-3 years ago, I was completely an advocate against it, namely because of the whole connection with chronic use and schizophrenia and psychotic illnesses. But having seen the difference that it has made in my patients' quality of life, and seeing the difference that it's made in patients whose pain has almost decreased by half, I think that we run the risk of throwing out the baby with the bathwater if we don't take these into consideration.